There we go. Okay. So today's going to be an interesting one, I think. So hello there, my name is Betsy. And today is the 1st of April. So we are just starting a new month. And I've been working on my 100-day project for a good while now. This was number 43 that we just did yesterday. And I am here today to start working on number 44. I've actually got this little piece of paper cut out for today's drawing. It is not white, it's kind of like an ivory color. So this is going to be nice. And I think that what I want to do today is something that I've tried a couple of times, and every time that I think about it, I think I really want to do this again, and yet for whatever reason, I just end up spending such a long time before I finally get back to it. And so that what it is to draw kind of like a little cityscape or something that kind of looks like a city. It's gonna be interesting. So it is a slightly abstract. They aren't going to be obvious kind of buildings, but you'll see in a bit kind of what I'm going to do with this. Hopefully it kind of develops pretty nicely. And so I'm just kind of getting in a little bit closer so you can see. I only added some kind of elements around the outside for this one because I think we'd mostly already done everything on the inside. So lots of black to kind of balance everything out. That was yesterday's. So that's how this looks so far. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this other one and I'm going to start working on this one just with a couple of pens. I think that's all I'm going to do. Just going to try to take it easy. So I'm going to remove this since I'm going to kind of just draw on that piece of paper there. Oh, that's it. That's how it's going to go down today. Hello there. Hi, Dashi. Let's see, you're going to just listen today. Oh, do you have a headache again? Having issues as usual. Yeah, because I'm feeling it too right now. The weather's been in and out, so I didn't sleep too well. Things were kind of weird, but yeah, just gotta chug along sometimes. Thank you for being here though. Hi, Anita. Hello, Kath. Kath will lurk. Yes, lurking is fine. Lurking is fine. If you feel like it, you may check in. You want to send something in the chat there, you're welcome to it. If not, it's okay. Lurkers are fine. You guys know that I'll just like ramble on. I'll ramble. I'll chitter chatter. Eventually, it'll make some of you guys think about something and then you'll comment. Or not. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. We can have a nice quiet day today. Hi, Donna. Hello there. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you guys are doing okay. I know. Some days are good, some days are rough. There's a little bit of everything every day. Sometimes we just gotta go with the flow. So yeah, today I'm gonna just try to get this. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. I'm trying to find the right ratio here so that you can see enough of what I'm doing without it being too up close. But let's see. I'm just gonna use my usual pen, and I'm gonna start kind of just figuring out maybe just a foundation for my little buildings to stand on. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to start my city. And I'm this weird person, and I generally start with a bridge. I don't know what it is mentally for me. I like the idea of a city on a bridge. And so I'll draw this kind of quirky little foundation often. Maybe any of you who understand psychology might be able to tell me, what is it about that? What is it about bridges that I want to put cities on them? So you'll notice I'm kind of setting up these arches. That's all I did here at the bottom. So just a couple of lines, some arches, and then I'm going to put these kind of posts there. And they're very quirky. None of this is perfect. I love the idea of it being kind of like a little wonky, a little silly, very kind of Dr. Seuss-y is kind of what I'm imagining here. Yeah. Hello, Jasmine. Hi there. Hello, Kat. Hello, hello. Or hello. Agent 99, you generally lurk. Yeah. If you're an agent of anything, maybe lurking is good. Dashi, you feel good today. Oh, that's good. No, that's good. Yeah, it's good to have just like a chill day. Yeah. Oh, you're at work? Oh, you're a naughty person. You're naughty. No, I understand though. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, as long as you don't get in trouble, don't get fired. Keep your job. Although I personally have had plenty of jobs where it was okay to do that kind of thing. So I'm not saying. I'm just saying. That's all. So I'm going to draw my bridge. There's a chance I may draw some stuff behind my bridge. I'm just kind of looking at it right now. Maybe I could draw things behind it, like an ocean or something. I'm not sure about that yet. So I've got my bridge. Yeah, Deshi says that's why you're just listening. Yeah. Keep your job. You need that money. Get that money. Okay, so now I have a little bridge, and I feel like something that might be cute is to just draw. If it's going to be a bridge, it might need a few sort of like things to keep people from falling off. I know this is all going to be weird. This is weird, guys. So if you didn't already think I was weird, today's the day. Today's the day where you're going to go, oh yeah, she's weird. It's all good though. This is all just like a little playful fantasy. I like to do that sometimes, where what I draw is a little more of a like an illustration maybe for like a little kid's story, children's story or something like that. I know I've mentioned before that I do occasionally like to kind of compose little stories and things like that. So this is always a nice little thing to do. So this is like a railing kind of, like a rail. We want to keep people safe. Kind of a big rail. That's okay. Things won't be at the right scale. They can be at different scales. And then there's always that this might morph into something else. You never know. It might change into something else, and that might be nice. So I just got 2 of these. What can I do now? How about I start adding some sort of buildings here? I'm going to add some little... Let's see. Now the decision is, should I make them like little quaint houses? Maybe I could do that since I am putting them on a bridge. They could be like these sort of cute little rooftops. I think we could do that. So I'm going to give myself just these really cute sort of almost childlike rooftop things like this. Like a nice peaked roof. Let's see how that looks. Those little housey shapes look cute. Yeah, that might be nice. They'll be little houses. My city is going to be all these little houses. Now, they do look like they might be little, but I'm looking at these and I'm thinking these are like 2 or 3 story houses. These are big-ish houses. Very simple right now, but I'm going to be adding lots of little details. That might be cute. And I'm going to put one in front here. Why not? I know that sometimes some structures can have just like a one-sided roof here. So I'm going to put that there. So this is just me kind of brainstorming where I want to put some things. I think I'm okay with those things there. Just starting to stack them. So there's 3 structures here so far. It's going to be fun adding little windows here and there. And little chimneys. Chimneys are cute. All sorts of little things there. There we go. So it's starting to look nice. Even just the sketch, I've got little buildings kind of in there. Nice. Good evening. Hi, Sybil. Caught live again. Yeah. Just kind of drawing along, making these little structures here. I wasn't sure at the beginning if it was going to be like a modern city, but I guess I'm going old school. I'm going old school with like some nice older type of structures. There's going to be a house back there somehow. Here we go. Now I'm going to make some quirky kind of tall ones here. Something tall and weird. Because if you're going to have a weird city on a bridge, a weird city on a bridge, then it needs all sorts of different structures. So I think I'm good with how much I have right now. I'm just going to start putting in all my little details. I think that's what I'm going to do. That should be nice. So let's see here. Let me start with this front one. But because I do want some foliage here, I'm just going to be a little weirdo and start adding some shrubbery. Simple shrubbery. Right here. There we go. Depending on the scale, we'll find out if that's just like a little bush or if it's a big tree. Sometimes the scale changes for me. So how about a kind of a rooftop here? A little bit of a rooftop, why not? I'm going to put some more shrubbery here. It's as simple as just this kind of this little shapy thing. That's all it is. If you have never drawn a tree or a shrub, I find that it's just this simple. You do a little squiggly line. Okay, there's one. I'm going to start adding little windows. So for me, little windows are as easy as almost like these rectangles, and then just like that. And the fun part is making them all sorts of shapes. It could be an oval, like that. I love doing that, just kind of playing around with the shapes. And I guess this is a doorway now. This has become a doorway. There we go. So yeah, if you've never done this before, if you've never drawn little cute houses, it's this simple. This is all it is. I might mess around with the shape of that later. I'm not sure. This is what it looks like right now. This is what it is. Little doorway. Just a little doorway. Hello. Hi, Karen. Hello. Oh, you like the video from yesterday? Yeah, thank you. I know that I showed it briefly. If you just joined, or if you didn't, or anyone who just joined, I can show it again real quick. This is what I ended up doing for yesterday's. It was very fun. It was really good. A couple of textures here that I really enjoyed, so that'll be nice playing with that again later. That'll be pretty good. I'm going to go into this one here. I'm going to start with the roof, just because I like it to be kind of this shape here. The shape. And I want this house to have a bit of a nice long... There we go. This thing for the fireplace. Chimney. I suppose that's what it is. It's a chimney. I'm just going to do some lines like that. And then just kind of stack these little vertical lines. That's all it is. Chimney, so it looks sort of like it's bricks. A little bit bricks. There we go. So this, I feel like this should be a little bit more like a 2-story house. I'm going to put a little window here because that's cute. A little window up there. Just a couple little squares here to be windows. Somehow a little door here. It starts getting very detailed at a certain point. Or you just keep going, just keep adding things. 1 building, 2 buildings. I'm going to draw some kind of tree here. So I see the scale now. So this did end up being some kind of like a little bush. So there's a tree over here now. It's kind of, I'm going to let it overlap. I know that I don't do kind of illustration type things with you guys as often, but I do enjoy it. It's just fun drawing little things like this. I always imagine that it could be a little children's story. All right, so I've got a tree now, so that's pretty nice. At least we know that they appreciate some kind of natural forms, right? They like to plant trees. Jan, hello. Patricia, hello. Yeah, a walking cauliflower. Yeah, hey, he's right by the door. It's kind of encroaching on that door, right? Or I feel like it's across the walkway. It's not like right in the doorway. That's the way I'm envisioning it right now. Yeah. Or maybe he's just the owner of the house. Mr. Cauliflower owns the house. Yeah. I think for the most part I'm gonna stick to this direction for the little houses. It might be a little unrealistic, but it's an illustration. It's fine. They're all gonna have their rooftops kind of going that way. Let's give them this sort of more modern roof pipe. A little bit more modern. Just this sort of little pipe kind of. There we go. And I'm going to start adding in some windows of different shapes. Maybe this one will have fancy kind of arched windows. Fancy arched windows. I'd like to have something like that in my house. That would look kind of neat. They went all out, paid the contractor lots of money for these nice windows. It was their dream windows. There we go. And then I think they're going to have a door over here somewhere. Why not? It is overlapping a little bit with some of these lines here, but later if I add a color, that might help settle those shapes, because there is kind of this overlapping here. I'm not worried about it right now. So maybe they'll have just the shape of another window here. Why not? Just layering things. So a door and a window. Let's see. So it's building up pretty quickly. I'm happy about that. It's kind of cute. It's a cute little thing with Mr. Cauliflower walking in the front door. Hi there. Hello. Hello, Mr. Zoo. We're just drawing some strange little houses on a bridge, or at least I am. Something about houses on a bridge that really does it for me. Let's see, which house do I want to go with next? Which next silly thing do I want to do? I should probably sip my tea just for a second here, since my throat is starting to bother me. Okie dokie. I think I'm gonna go for this one right here. I think that's the one. That's the one. I'm almost even considering kind of doing an attached garage here, but I'm gonna kind of calm down on that. I'm gonna put another shrubbery here. Shrubbery. A little bit of a shrub. Or a cauliflower, I guess it could be that. Cauliflower shrubs. I'll put that right here. Just keep going with my rooftops. This is a little bit more of a quaint town than a city, isn't it? It's a little quaint town. Okay. They also deserve a chimney. It's easy enough. Nice little chimney. And let's see, I think I want their windows to be kind of staggered, like left, one on the left, one on the right kind of thing. Let's see if I can make that happen. There. And there. Kind of just switching sides. And then maybe like two little ones here. This is kind of like a 3-story building. It's a tall one. It's a tall building. Not to mention the floor plans are a bit funny there. And this is actually where I want to put my door. I may need to start adding some grays just to kind of remind myself what this is, because the door is kind of getting lost here. Let me see. Reminder, this is the door. And here's my door. If I have a chance, I might add a little color, but I don't know if I will. Don't know. Sometimes that takes a while. So here we go. Those are my doors. There we go. Now I won't lose them. I won't lose my doors anymore. let's see here. I feel like I want another tree, like a really tall, just ridiculous tree. Somewhere back here. I'm thinking about it right now. To just kind of add to the scale of things. Let me go ahead and do this little structure here. Like that. I'll do that. Oh my goodness. My goodness. I'm going to erase a little bit of this pencil here. Why not? See if I can see things better with less pencil in the way. Okay. My pencil's being weird. Why are you being weird, pencil? Maybe the eraser might be dirty. There we go. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and add probably just some simple bits right here. I think I'm just gonna do windows. I'll imply that the door is on the other side somewhere. I think that's what's gonna happen here. The door's on the other side. There we go. And then just real quick, I'm gonna do this one here somehow. This crazy one. I'm going to do something here in the middle that might be interesting. So I'm kind of going to chop it off right there and add this sort of design right here. Almost like, oh, I'm so sorry about that, you guys. I'm so sorry. It happens from time to time. It's annoying. But what I was thinking here is I know that when I go to Mexico, you'll see people's houses are built and kind of truncated, which is kind of the implication that they're going to come back to it in a few years and add more levels to the house. So you'll often see like this marker there where this was the house and then they added more house. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, is they added house onto their house. Just like that. So we're just going to put like one little window right there. This is the addition. It's the addition to the house. That's what it is, yeah. Jen, it's a small town in Maine. Is that what they look like? Nice and crowded like that? It's so cute. Oh, a lighthouse. Yeah. It could do that. I might need to add a thing to it on top now because I already added a window, didn't I? I already messed it up. That would have been a good lighthouse. I wonder if I could still add like a literal lighthouse. Maybe behind these here. Oh yeah, that was a good idea. Hold on, let's do that again. I'm going to add another one. So this is going to be a little bit kind of even taller. I just want to see what that looks like. You guys had a good idea. So like that again. What does a lighthouse look like? I don't really know what it looks like. I'm just kind of going to wing it, okay? I'm winging I just know that they tend to have like a light up there, right? They tend to have a light up there. I'm going to do it this way. Why not? I'm already here. We're already here. So kind of shapey that way because I felt like it. And I'm trying to think of how I can give it like a little roof, like a conical roof. Maybe almost like this. I'm already here. I already did it. I wanted it to be more like roundy, but I feel like it looks better a little bit more like this. Strange shape. That might be okay. I might need to mess around with it. I feel like I need to give it more shapes. Which means now that we have to be by the ocean. I think that's what this means. Now we're definitely by the ocean, so I need to do waves down there. I think that's what needs to happen. I hope that I'm not the only one who does this. I'm pretty sure other people also do this, where they kind of draw along and create a little story to go with their drawing. Little stories to tell. A little town in Maine. It's very cute. I guess they don't want people kind of running their boats into this thing. It's better if they don't. So these little kind of window thingies. They're not normal windows. They're like these little viewing ports right here. I feel like some of these might have some kind of thing here where you could stand with like a railing. Who knows? Some way to be able to come out here and look at the things. Maybe I could do that. There we go. It's always fun adding more little weird details to this kind of made-up architecture. It's always very nice. It's always nice. Almost like it's part of a castle, but almost not really. Yeah, a bridge over a canal. Yeah, we're already by the water for sure. What else would people need a bridge for, right? You already got to be over the water. Light beams. Yeah. Maybe we could do the light beams with just the... But I'm wondering if it's daytime or nighttime, how I would add colors to it. Yeah. But this is already like a quirky little drawing, huh? I'll see what it looks like with just a little bit of gray. Just to kind of line it out. Maybe it could be like at dawn or dusk, so I can make a gradient of colors in the background if I have time. So it'll be kind of... I think I'd prefer it if it were dark here and it got lighter heading down. That would be kind of neat. So dark up here, lighter here, so it would be... What time of day would that be? I guess it could be either one. That would be cute. I wonder if I'll just do colors just to create the water effect. I can at least add blue. I'm already here. And I'm already here. I'm looking for blue. Where is blue? I don't know how vibrant this is. Let me test it out. It might be a little too vibrant. Is vibrant good for this drawing? Maybe it's good. Maybe I should just do it and just do it. And then we'll figure out some cute little colors to put on the rooftops and things like that. Start doing some shading. Okay, I think I'm going to go with the blue. I'm going for it. I'm jumping in. I'm just going to fill this with blue. That's it. That's all I'm going to do right now. Just to see kind of where this will take me afterwards. Blue. Just blue. If I used my color pencils, I can start adding a gradient in there. I don't know if I'm ready to go and grab the pencils yet. I don't know if I'm ready. They have a very clear ocean. Super clear. Is this somewhere in the Caribbean? Super clear water. Okie doke. So that's just a vibrant blue right now. Super vibrant. I'm gonna try to find some grays. Some kind of grays to color my... Oh, that's dark. Should I use a dark gray? I just want to color the bridge so it gets separated from... Okay, I'll start with this lighter gray. I want my bridge to not look like it's part of the ocean too much. So if you guys are wondering, I'm just using Tombow markers here. That's all these are. Tombow. pretty popular markers. Any markers will do. We're just playing around. My bridge. It's kind of hard to tell what's where right now, as kind of no color seems to be in the foreground. At least for me, it's hard for me to see what's in the background, what's in the foreground. So I'm trying to see how I can kind of add some shading back here. I'm just using a pencil right now to kind of create some darkness over here. That's all. I don't really know how much time I'll have available to color the rest of it, but I'm willing to play around a little bit. And to kind of make it so this blue isn't so sharp, so pretty. It is the ocean after all. And she is a cruel mistress. Okay, darkened it a little. Just a little bit. It's good enough for me right now. Gonna add this deeper gray here just to see how the contrast helps. You guys can see I'm not being super careful. I'm just playing right now. That's kind of what all this is for me. Just playing. So I'll see if I can imply like a shadow by kind of going on this side. It might not look pretty, but it might look okay. And then later I might use my pencil to kind of create a gradient so it looks a little better. So there she is. I'm just adding lines here just so that it's not just like a flat blue. Flat blue looks flat. Yeah, flat blue looks flat. Yeah. Judy said you've been watching Urban Sketchers. Yeah, I've been watching that too. I love seeing how people sketch things up. I may want to try that soon because I do enjoy that as well. I enjoy that, and maybe it could give me more ideas for when I doodle these kind of little things. It might be really interesting. I'm gonna see if I can add some texture to this thing just by kind of scribbling with this gray. That might help because I feel like it's too perfect sometimes and it needs some. There we go. I think that's helping a little. I'm just kind of scribbling on it with this gray. Yeah, that's super good. Super good. Patricia used the gray to tone it. Oh, was I? I think you said what I just thought and I hadn't read it yet. Yeah. Yeah. The grays definitely do help. The grays do help to add a little bit more realness to it. So that way the eye can recognize things better. Yeah, you're right. I used the pencil already a little bit, and yeah, let's throw some of this gray on there. You said it. You know what's going on. You get it. You totally get it. Okay, so there's just kind of the beginnings. There's that. I'm gonna kind of add a little bit more gray here as well. Yeah, because if it looks too perfect, then it's just too perfect, isn't it? I'm trying to figure out what color these cute little houseies should be. I have no idea. I guess I could at least add some green to these bushes so they don't look like vegetables anymore. I'll just start with that. Let's see. How long have we been here? Let's see. Oh, 35 minutes. Oh gosh, there's plenty of time. I could add lots of color all over this thing and it'll start to kind of come to life. That'll be really cute. Be really cute. Just some green. I have a deeper green as well that I can kind of add. I can add little kind of like specks and flecks and hopefully it'll give it more depth in a few places. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I tend to go from light to dark when I'm doing this kind of silly thing. So light green, and then over the top of it, just little bits of kind of a darker green. Let's see if that works. It might work. To the shrubbery. A little dark green. There we go. Okay. Shrubs are now green. That's not bad. Yeah, see, broccoli. Now it's not cauliflower. It's tasty broccoli. Let's see. I know I have colors. Do I want purple? I always want purple. How can I say no to purple? If it's too bright though, I'm not gonna like it though. It's not too bad. It's like it's a little soft. Let me put it right next to it. That might be nice for some of the houses. Purple rooftops? Shall we? Shall we give them purple rooftops? I think so. I'm doing it. The decision has been made. I have chosen to give them. So what I'm doing here is to make things easy for myself. So I think sometimes when we're coloring things, we want to use every color, but I think it's easier to just give the same color to all of them and then tone them with different kind of hues. Or if I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right. I might be like maybe not saying it completely right. So I'm going to just use maybe some green to add a little tone to some of these. So like right here, just a little green on the bottom. Maybe this one as well, a little green to the edges. And so that's how I'll make them look different, is by choosing something else to add little details to it. So like right here, is this the same one? Are you the same one? No, this is a different one. I was confused. So this is kind of like a deeper purple. I can put some underneath here. Right there like that. Maybe this guy. And so now they look just slightly different, but not too much. Still a little cohesive. I think that should be good. Beach homes are often pastel. Okay. Yeah, and then maybe I can leave the walls this sort of ivory color. I'm trying to find another nice color that I can kind of add. This is sort of like that grayish purple that we've used for other things. That's a nice one. Grayish purple. I think I'm going to use it for this railing thing. It's going to go here. It's gray, but it has a purpley hue to it. I'm going to use it here as well. There we go. Maybe for the lighthouse as well. A little bit roundy. Not bad. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do the sky. The sky's going to be hard for me, because I do want it to be kind of dark, which means that I should probably put yellow in the windows if their lights are on. So all these lights that are on, I'll admit I don't really know what I'm doing, but I know that generally lights being on is a yellow. So I'm just going to put yellow in all their windows. People's lights are on. Apparently all their lights are on. And this way, like, I feel like I have more permission to shade the sky a dark color. There we go. Everybody's at home. All the lights are on. The kids are playing video games. The parents are watching TV. Everything's on. There we go. So now that everybody's lights are on, maybe some of these are on too, like that. That's good. Maybe that'll help. Yeah. Let's see here. Canal walls usually have graffiti. Oh yeah. Huh? If I remember, I could put some little scribbles on some places. Yeah. Although I think there's graffiti on everything. Even like around here there's graffiti on everything. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of how I want the rest of this. And you live in Florida and many homes are pastel colors. Yeah, definitely. Pastels would look cute. I feel like for their walls, I'm going to leave their walls just maybe with a little bit of shading. That's where the pencil will come in for the shading. I'm going to do that last. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to address the sky. How do I want to do it? Because I wanted it to be dark. I want the sky to be dark. Let me see what these colors look like alone. Oh, this one's kind of dry though. That's not gonna make me happy. Something bluish, but not bluish, but maybe bluish. Grayish, bluish, grayish. I think this will help me tone it towards the bottom. Or the top. This is more like a sky blue. Yeah, because I want the sky to be dark at the top. Okay, I feel like I know what I'm doing. It might not turn out right, so please forgive me if I make a boo-boo. So what I'm doing is the bottom towards the houses is blue because the sun is either setting or rising in my mind. So I'm just kind of throwing some of this very light, soft kind of baby blue towards the bottom. It won't stay this way. This is just to help me kind of get that gradient going. It's just a foundation. And I'm just adding a little more just to make sure it's really in there. Okay, and I'm leaving the top. Okay, so there's some blue. I hope this works. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Yeah, Patricia, I'm just reading Patricia's comment. Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. Darker at the top, lighter at the bottom, and I'm going to attempt, if I can, to make a gradient. We'll see. We'll see if that works. Yeah, see? We're on the same page. You guys know what's up. You know. You get it. You definitely get it. So you guys may be hearing my dog bark. That's what she does. In a second, I might need to go see what she's up to. In a second. Oh, she may be letting me know that I've got a package showing up on the porch. That might be what she's doing. She's a good girl. I'm trying to add the strokes in as quickly as possible so that they blend together. Because I feel like when I take too long drawing the kind of each stroke, they end up streaky. So I'm attempting to make it slightly less streaky, although I might not do it right, but that's okay. That's okay. It's looking okay so far. I'm okay with this. I'm still going to go over this with maybe a pencil to try to help merge some colors or not. We'll see. We shall see. Maybe this is enough. Maybe I'll learn something. I'm not terribly good at blending these colors, so I may actually reach in here there's like a blender here. I think it's like a colorless blender. I never use it. I'm weird. I'm that person. I'm that person who it's blending it a little bit. It blends a little bit. It's just it's almost just like a water pen, but I know it has just a little bit of chemicals in it just to help blend these. That helped a little. I think that's not bad. That's not bad. Had to use it eventually. Had to. So there we go. Are any of you drawing little houses with me? Let me know. Let me know if you're drawing little houses with me. Or if you're working on something else. I'm curious. I am a little curious to see if you decided to draw little houses on a bridge with me. Or on anything else, maybe. Houses on a bridge. There we go. How do I guess I'm going in this way because I don't know what other direction to go in. Like that. I hope. It's gonna look weird now where the strokes kind of overlay. Maybe I'll just add more here. Make it darker. Make it darker because it's the sky. There we go. I was a little bit out of frame there, but I'm doing it. Just gonna add a little bit of streaks here because I can. There we go. Close enough. It's there. I am trying to get more comfortable using these. I know that there are lots and lots of ways to use these. Lots and lots of ways. And I don't do it, but I know that there are ways. I'll probably start learning if I'm going to be doing more little illustrations like this. I should probably learn. So this was good. This was the N60. N60. That worked out okay. I could add a little gray to it on the top to deepen it. And it almost looks like it's raining purple. But yeah. Close enough for me. Close enough. This is a little made up scenario. Let's darken this again. Close enough for me. Purple and blue sky, kind of. Purple blue sky, why not? I feel like later, if I have more time, I can kind of pencil shade some things. Maybe. I'm not worried about it. I think if I worry too much about making it perfect, that's where I start becoming afraid. I don't want to do that. So I do want to try doing just a little bit of shading around these little houses, just to add some more depth and dimension to them. Like around some of the windows. Maybe do a tiny bit of, where is it? Of blending with just some pencil shading, just so it doesn't look, because it is getting dark. So there should be some grays here and there. That's all I'm doing. Some grays here and there with a pencil. Just because it's getting a little dark. And I think that usually adds interest to everything, really, if there's some kind of gray hues everywhere. See? Just a little detail like that can help. I've got my nice sharp pencil ready to go. I'm just going to add little bits of gray here and there if you're wondering what's happening. It's haphazard, but I feel like it helps because I can just spread it around. It is getting a little dark, so there we go. Add some tones to things, especially since the sun is setting behind these houses. Especially. Gonna add, just kind of gonna scribble it on the side there. Maybe on the bottoms of my windows. Sometimes I'm surprised at how quickly these things kind of come together. Very, very quickly. Yeah, and I know that sometimes these little experiments turn out good, sometimes they don't. So I hope that if you're drawing, whatever you're creating, if it doesn't come out the way you like, just know that happens sometimes. It happens to all of us. If it seems like I have success more often, it's just from sheer the amount of times that I've done this. I know more where to put things in a way that's pleasing to me. That's all it is. It's just practice. But there are plenty of drawings that I've made that did not turn out the way I liked, and I throw those in the trash because I can. And I try it again. Yeah, don't feel bad. We all go through the trial and error. So there, a little bit of shading on the houses. That is so cute. My little village. My little beachside, riverside village. There it is. The lights are on. Everybody's at home having dinner together. Yeah. Jan, you're practicing lines. Oh, nice. Okay. Caroline says, I love all your art. Watch all your videos. Thank you. Jan said that's Stephen King's house. Yeah. Like this is all one house, but it looks like it, right? It could all be one house. A little multiple, this little plural house. Lots of little houses together. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. I'm good. I doodled today, made little houses. I've been wanting to do it for a while. Maybe I might take some time and show you guys some of the houses I've drawn before. Like I've drawn floating houses, balloon houses. There's something about a house that I want to put it in all sorts of scenarios. I'll put them on top of trees. And they're always like these quaint little cottages. And I'll put them like on cliff sides and just all sorts of crazy things. It's so much fun. So much fun to put architecture in weird places. Especially something that looks so off, like it looks different, like it wouldn't fit. Quaint little houses. Just little simple things. But yeah, I think that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Thank you guys for the idea with the lighthouse. That was fun. A really interesting little thing there. Yeah. So I think that is it for today. So yeah, if you enjoyed this little drawing, if you liked it, please go ahead, hit the thumbs up. I know I usually don't ask you guys to do that, but that would be really nice if you let me know if you liked it. That way I know that I'm that person who like always forgets. I always forget. But I am glad that you are here. I hope that you had a good time. I hope you had a good day. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I'll be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow, and I'll try to figure out what I want to draw tomorrow. I don't know yet. Yeah. Thank you, guys. I will see you later. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.